Christmas!
As the holidays begin to wind down, you start to remember about, all the good times that you've had throughout the holiday season. And you think about like your family and your friends that have come into your lives to help spruce up the season as it may be. Well, you can't forget about the brand new ones that you make, and of course, with that weird sappy little segue going on, I want to kind of discuss about my new team that I had playing through Pokemon Shield, at least my first playthrough. The one that really was just fresh and new to me for the most part. My Sword playthrough was also a lot of brand new Pokemon as well, which was kind of neat, but this one was like my first team that I got to play through, and still a lot of fun. Like I said in my review, it was really interesting going into this because I really had no idea for the most part what was going to be coming in the next route. After a while, I started to search up some of the different Pokemon that I'd be kind of encountering because, as I'll soon describe, it took a while for my final team to kind of be set. But regardless, let's just kind of go through real quick and, leave a comment down below as to what your guys' final teams were for your first playthroughs. But anywho, now, like I said before, Scorbunny all the way. That's who I knew I was going to pick right off the bat. They were picked right at the very start. And I ended up picking up a Rookidee early on, as well as a Choodle, because as soon as I saw, well, I shouldn't say that. I saw Choodle and I knew who it was going to become. When I saw Rookidee was kind of cute. And then when it became Corvisquire, I was like, okay, I know who this is going to be. And I did kind of like Corviknight's design, so it stuck around. Later on, as I was playing through, I found Snorunt really early on in the wild area. And as I took a kind of a quick look on the internet, you can get stones really early on in that game, which was like, oh god, I can get a Frostlass. I've always wanted to use one in like a decent playthrough, but in most of the games you don't get the proper stones until much later on. But now I can have a decent Frostlass at an early level and roll with it. And it was, and Jesus, for the Dawn Stone, I think it was the Dawn Stone, I can't remember. For the appropriate stone, it is like very deep into the wild area. Like I was not ready to face a lot of the Pokemon that were in that specific area, but I braved it. I ran all the way through. I had a couple Pokédolls in hand, so it kind of helped. But no, I was able to get a stone appropriate for a female Snorunt in order to make it a Frostlass. As well, after a while, I was starting to kind of like... I'm starting to get a full gym deep into this thing, and I still haven't really found like an appropriate grass type to use, and I still don't really have an idea of what I kind of want to get for the most part. I was teased a lot of stuff all throughout early on in the game. It's actually quite impressive for the most part. So I did look up some of the Pokemon that you'd be encountering, and the one that definitely stuck around was Toxel into Toxtricity. I kind of wanted the amped up form, but I ended up getting the other one. I forget what their names call for them, but I got the blue one. Yeah, I kind of wanted the yellow, but it was all good. They still kick a lot of butt. They still look really cool, and I love their typing, and they definitely stuck around. Now, for that last slot was interesting because I kind of misread, and I thought that if you caught an Applin in Shield that you would get a Flapple, and I didn't really like their designs a whole lot, but it was a good grass type and a grass dragon type that you can get early on, and I would roll with it. I kind of wanted to get a grass type. I was missing one, and they kind of help for a lot of different things. But yeah, so I decided to get one. Went to Hammerlock. I got the apple that I needed to get for it, and then I evolved it and it became Appleton. And I was like, crap. Because Appletons look really dumb. Fopples kind of do too. But Appletons, So I kind of ditched that idea. While I was exploring, I came across a... I keep messing up the titles of their names because they're all so similar. But the Hatterene. Yeah, I came across Hatterene. And I thought it was super, super adorable. And I was like, we'll make it work, I guess. It's missing a grass type attack. Although, later on, it eventually learned. I taught it Energy Ball, I believe. And that was all I needed, I guess. It still filled in team, wasn't duplicating anything. So, it became no, it was Hatterene at the end of it. Hatena? Their names are so weird. I'll have to try to go back and memorize it better. But anyways, that was my first full team for Pokemon Shield, at least. I won't go over Swords. Swords is much more mundane. Didn't have a whole lot of the new ones in there. But before I end this off, my friend wanted me to kind of discuss my thoughts on his team, at least. So I have them right here. So he started off with Scorbunny. So that's obviously a great choice. He ended up going with a Yamper, which would evolve into a Boltund, which I still kind of prefer Toxtricity's design myself, but Boltunds do look pretty cool. Although I think Yamper, in all honesty, kind of looks better, and it's more adorable rather than Boltunds looking cool type of thing. But anywho, I ended up catching them a Galarian Ponyta for them to use, and so become a Rapidash. Now, Galarian Ponyta looks fine. There's something about Rapidash though that bugged me. I think it's that like weird, like just angry face that they have on all the time. But anywho, you know, Ponytas look fine. You know, the whole My Little Ponyta thing. Next was he ended up catching a Sirfetch'd. He absolutely loved seeing Sirfetch'd when it was first released, and it reminded me of the whole trailer, like when he does his signature attack. I don't know what it's called. It reminded me of the Weeb Kid thing, and I only just recently refound it because I saw it for like a glimpse on Twitter, and then I could never find it again when I wanted to show him. But that's exactly what it looked like, and it made me giggle way too hard. He also went with a Corviknight, which are pretty sweet, so that's all good. And finally, Ludicolo. Such strange Pokemon, but they're his favorite, so yeah. They're kind of alright, to be honest. They're weird, but they're kind of alright. So, with that said, thank you all so much for watching. This has been an alright Christmas this year. I certainly went through some weird changes going on, but regardless, we're looking forward to 2020. We're in a new, I was about to say new century. That's clearly not right. But before I say anything more, that will make me look really weird. But no, it's been a good one. I hope you all enjoyed your holiday season. We're looking forward to the new year. Family's all gone out to do stuff and whatever. I got a new monitor, but I need a DisplayPort cord. I don't have one. It didn't come with one. It came with HDMI. I'm trying to wall mount it too, but I gotta find the appropriate stud somewheres. Anyhow, not too many weird upgrades I'm thinking of right away. I do intend on, after pretty much putting up this video, just charging into my Fire Emblem Three Houses review. And then after that, definitely some Battle Network stuff, hopefully. And definitely some Pokemon stuff when that kind of comes to fruition. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching. Have a happy holidays, and until next time, I will see you around.